Hey guys, welcome back. So today we are going to be making chicken fajitas. Whenever I find myself at a Mexican restaurant, I've always enjoyed how they bring the chicken fajitas to your plate on the cast iron, all sizzly, and hearing that sound. It's showy, I know, but I always loved it, and so much so that I wanted to figure out how to make it from my own home. And today, my friends, I'm going to be sharing with you how to do the same. Let's get started. All right, let's take a look at our ingredients. I have about a pound and a half of boneless, skinless chicken thighs. Veggie-wise, we got a medium onion, and I'm using a mixture of a red bell pepper, a yellow, and an orange bell pepper, but you can use whatever mix you want. I just like the color combination with these. I have some fresh cilantro, as well as a lime, and some garlic. We have some soy sauce, some kosher salt, seasonings. We have cumin, some cayenne pepper, some onion powder, some chili powder, and some smoked paprika. And this is our little cheat to get that kind of smoky grill flavor for the chicken. We're using some liquid smoke. So yeah, that's what we're working with. Okay, we're going to start by taking our chicken thighs, and all we're going to do is just cut them into strips. Oops. All right, we have our chicken thighs nice and sliced up. We're just going to set that aside. All right, let's move on to our marinade for the chicken. We're starting with our seasonings. I have 2 tablespoons of cumin, 2 teaspoons of chili powder, 2 teaspoons of kosher salt, a teaspoon of onion powder, a teaspoon of smoked paprika, and 1/4 of a teaspoon of cayenne. Give that a quick mix. All right, now to incorporate our marinade into the chicken strips. So we're going to go in with our dry seasonings. Then we're going to go in with a tablespoon of soy sauce and a teaspoon of our liquid smoke. We're going to go in with 4 cloves of our garlic, which I've minced up. Then our lime juice. And finally, I've chopped up about 1/3 of a cup of cilantro. Now we're just going to mix everything together. All right, we're then going to set this in the fridge and let it marinate for, well, as long as you've got, but 30 minutes will work just fine. And I'm telling you right now, this is smelling incredible. So anyway, we'll let this marinate and we'll come back to it. All right, we're going to, while the chicken's marinating, we're going to prep our veggies. So we're just going to start with slicing up our onion into strips. Now we're going to slice up our bell peppers. All right, we got our veggies all nice and sliced up. We're going to set that aside for later. All right, so the chicken has gotten done marinating. We have our cast iron set over medium-high heat. We want to get it ripping hot. So I'm just going to add a little bit of oil. Now we're going to go in with our chicken. And we just want to get a nice char on the chicken. Okay, so we've removed our chicken to a plate, and all I'm going to do is put some foil over it. Just let it hang out for a bit. And then you know what's next. We're going to go in with our veggies. Make sure you scrape up the any of the brown bits and incorporate them. Okay, so we've turned off the heat. We're just going to go add our chicken back in and make sure you get any of those residual juices in there. Okay, now it's time to go to assembling our fajitas. We're going to go down with our tortilla. I got our cast iron at medium, and I'm going to go down with a layer of cheese. I'm using Oaxaca cheese, but you can use anything you want. Monterey Jack, mozzarella, it's your choice. All right, once our cheese is melted a little bit, we're going to go down with our chicken and pepper mixture. And here's how we're looking. That is how you make chicken fajitas straight from your own home. I hope you give this recipe a try, and I will see you next time.